Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well because guess what? It's that day that if you didn't buy the game like super special edition, like I don't know, 100 and something dollars, you have to wait a full on like week or like 5 days since like last Thursday and shit. So I finally got to play it. Gaming history, and I gave it like a lot of thought, and I realized something. We're at like the end of like every single prejudgment and every single assumption that we had. Like we always thought that like certain things will never happen, and like people were always going to be the way they were, or like things were never going to change. And well, now we got Halo on PlayStation 5. We got, the entire world hating on like groups of people, ethnicities of people, like racism or the anti-racism, anti-homosexual, um, like protective propaganda, if you will, has backfired like almost tremendously. And like I was almost thinking to myself, like, this is so ineffective. Like this is gonna do is make people hate these people more, even more. And it did. It really did. Like the Odyssey has done less well than Citizen Vigilante. Citizen Vigilante actually has a video game. I was about to download it. I'm just like, oh my god, this is so jank. So I downloaded a Gundam game instead because I'm a nerd. But yeah, like I'm actually surprised that it came out with a game, Citizen Vigilante. It like when I looked at it, it was like just basic cartoony stuff, just like loosely tied in with the movie. I don't know if it like recreates any of the scenes and shit. I don't know if it'll like let you do that, go into like a house and shoot up a fucking family. But wow. So we got to talk about this male. What should we call it? The male sprinkle, the sprinkle male epidemic. What do I mean by that? Well, sprinkle males are like how you would have, like, let's say a sundae, a cake, anything, cupcake, and then you just put sprinkles on it to make it look better, taste nicer, fancier. It's not like the cake needed it, you know? Like, let's take Andrew Tate. He's a half black, half white cake. Some people like that marble cake, that mulatto cake, but like sometimes, you know, the boy's so sweet. He's so sweet. He just brings them sprinkles to him. It's just like he summoned the sprinkles, and then the sprinkles kept drizzling down that rainbow cloud all on Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is literally in jail, like fucking crying up a storm, and no, out of nowhere, I'm looking at the picture right now. I'm looking at the picture right now. First of all, Tates are heroes. Like the handwriting. I got to comment on the handwriting. You could argue that maybe this is like a guy joking about it, but by the handwriting, I don't think this is a joke. I think it's more or less, yeah. Remember when I said poetry? Like guys in the bin will be like handing him poetry and shit because they want to get on his good side. Because it's like it's an inevitability that like he's just gonna get passed around the jail cells, the fucking prison, the entire block, from prison block to prison block. This guy's gonna be doing the alphabet off of the entire fucking prison penitentiary and shit. And like he's like saying like he wants Tate to know that he's out here and he supports him and he knows that he's innocent. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, who would have thought that and like give it some thought for a second, right? If I were to go into a lineup, let's say Halo 2, Halo 3, ODST, Reach, and possibly Halo 4. Because people didn't know Halo 4 was bad until they got it, and then they're like, oh, fuck. But I'm pretty sure people lined up for it, thinking like it's just going to be like another Halo game, right? So if I go up to those aforementioned lineups of people and I pulled out like, well, I don't know if they're making a box copy. Probably not of Halo campaign involved, but let's say I had one, right? It said PlayStation on it and everything. And I walk up to the crowd and it's like, hey guys, check out my Halo on PlayStation. The whole crowd of people would just look at me. It'll probably take like 5 to 10 seconds to register what the fuck I just said and how fucking retarded it sounds. And then like I don't know if what comes first, the yelling, the throwing of objects, like people trying to kill me. Like think about it, dude. Yo, Halo on PlayStation. And you know they're tripping. Like how many times have I seen people complain about the girls that are in this game? So to like I haven't actually played through most of the game because I'm trying to get the split screen to work. Apparently, I need to get two Microsoft accounts, or maybe I have to link both the player accounts to the Microsoft account. I don't know, the same one. Fuck. Anyways, there's a prequel campaign, and it's pretty significantly long and shit too. It's like high quality and everything. And it takes place whatever. I'm not gonna spoil it, but like you meet some girl boss character in there. But like the backstory is like she's been fighting these covenant and shit, and I'm like she doesn't necessarily believe in the whole super soldier program. So it's just like what I mean. But like the fact that like people have to bring up that she's a girl boss, Halo's ruined, and I'm like this is like an optional campaign that's like given to you as like an add-on and shit. But then the second one is oh my god, dude. Can you get this right? Cortana doesn't look hot anymore. Yeah, I know. Like, return the copy, 0 out of 10. Fuck, man, I'm ripping my Cortana poster. I'm gonna set it on fire and then piss on it. Yo, that's how fucked up like these guys are about this shit, man. Like, I literally, like, I don't want to get hate for saying this, but I'm actually kind of happy that there's no online multiplayer because I would have been tempted to play at some online matches and shit. And then you just see how butthurt the Xbox crowd is. Yo, I'm telling you, that's why you need these Xbox accounts to play this game online because it's just like everybody knows these guys cuss out and shit. It's like you need a separate account for split screen, so you have to like account for both of the fucking potty mouth individuals. Meanwhile, this is like you're talking to like a PlayStation user. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, nobody cusses here. Oh shit, I'm doing it all the time. PlayStation 3, man. Yo, people talk shit on PlayStation 3. You could say whatever you want to an extent. I'm pretty sure, like, you start threatening people, like, to kill them. You can, like, get arrested or some shit like that. You're like, as long as you're not taking it to the ultimate extreme, you could say whatever the fuck you want. Um, People were sending porn videos back and forth. I was on PlayStation 4 as well. It's like those busted ass system. And like, yo, I remember everybody used to complain like PlayStation had no games. Now PlayStation has way too many games. And it's like mostly hentai and shit. Not mostly, it's like a lot of it. It's like I thought Steam was bad, and then I just checked out this shit. So like this one call was like university sorority anime waifus or some shit like that. What the fuck? Oh fuck, man. But we have to like really think about the whole like blowback and like how the world is dealing with this whole spat and like almost like a rapid fire amount of terrorist attacks done out of the jealousy, aforementioned jealousy. Like I keep saying the same thing over and over again. It's just, I'm not saying pointless. It like to me, it's like I feel it's less necessary for me to make videos, but then there's so many attacks that, yeah, I have to make a video. So, like, on top of the whole car ramming incident in Berlin, we had a couple of terrorist attacks on Jewish bakeries. There's one actually where I used to live, Bathurst and Steeles, and they're just shooting places, throwing rocks at them. It's just like, it's so fucking obvious that you want to rape their women, right? Like, if all the Jewish people left, including Drake, right? And his posses, whatever, like, what would Canada be other than like a fucking one, like the next version of the United Kingdom? Like, not maybe not as bad and severe, but like going towards that. Like, every single place that you go with like lots of Muslims is like a place that goes downhill. The only time you have like any form of success in that scenario is when you have a reasonable, like a large amount of tourism. I was supposed to say terrorism. A lot, like a not that, like toning down the terrorism. A large influx of tourism, and in the case of Turkey being part of NATO, so you get like money from the EU and shit. It's over, dude. This is like one of those things where we get to watch the world just like fucking melt, basically. Like, I don't know who the fuck told Hassan like he looks like, oh no no no, somebody told me like he was old and he's getting up there and he has no kids and they're like this and that. I know what he did. Full on shaves his fucking beard, mustache, everything. And then, like, when you see his face now, and like, here's the weird shit. There's pictures of him out there, clean shaven, and he looks kind of normal, right? But I don't know what the fuck happened when he put the facial hair on this time, and then he took it off. Like, I don't know. It warped his face, and now he just looks perpetually like fuck. Like, the guy is gone. It's the longest road of his ending career, just like walking down that alley of what could have been, because all he can do is embellish the money. His opinions don't matter. He doesn't matter. The fact that like, and it gives me great pleasure, great pleasure to bring this up, to twist the knife. Okay, so Hassan, ever since the beginning of his entry into the whole, I don't think he was ever really mainstream until he made that conjoined podcast with Ethan Klein. Like, Ethan Klein is actually kind of responsible for unleashing Hassan onto the world. Arbitrarily, probably unbeknownst to him, he was like thinking to himself, I'm doing a good thing. I'm not one of those Jews that judge Muslims. I like Muslims. I'll cry over some dead Palestinians. And they won't do shit for your people, but like whatever, right? And like he made him like who he is. And even though Hassan doesn't want to admit it, like he was nobody before he met Ethan Klein. He was just like some lackey, some worker, employee for his uncle. He turned on Ethan Klein, and then he made that video with iDubbbz, and then like the entire internet was berating him. So instead of like really understanding that like he was taking it too far, he the threats on his family, the stalking, the harassment, even people coming up to him randomly saying, "Oh, you support the genociding state of Israel." Shut the fuck up, you fucking child raping, supporting bitch ass motherfucker, neckbeards and shit. There's this one guy in France. He was running around with dude. The guy's such a fucking fag. He's running around with a knife. Like, okay, so the thing was, 3 women or something like that rejected him, so he pulled out a knife and like stabbed them, and they tried to stab a bunch of other people. And when they caught up to him and they threw him to the ground, they asked him, "Why'd you do it?" Allah told me to do it. They're running like these headlines to keep these people out of, public awareness and putting your life in danger. And now that we know how bad it is, like how fucked up it is. Like the cops are against you, large influx of refugees are against you, and now more likely we're going to have to deal with another problem, which is the incel problem. And the incel problem has an issue where it overlaps with the like lonely man problem with the terrorist problem. So the overlap can like label all these people, all the above, as being potential threats, but chances are not all of them are, but like you have to keep an eye on them because it's just like holy shit, right? So what I'm trying to get at is Hassan is like a very jealous ass person, right? See, when he wasn't the top guy on Twitch, he just complained about it, and then like shit happened to Asmongold, like he got banned and shit. Although, to be fair, that one time he got banned, like most likely was due to like the outrage and shit. But he basically artificially pushed him off the fucking thing, right? Like the top positions and shit. I think he still streams on Twitch. He just doesn't have like the highest opinion of it. As he said himself, it's like between YouTube and Twitch, like YouTube is like 9,000% better, and like Twitch is just full of fucking retards and shit. But like he couldn't like match Asmongold as being the most entertaining political streamer there is. And to make matters worse, like his temper, his mental derangement caused him to like act out and shock his dog, to which the internet is still clowning him to this day. Burnt Peanut is still clowning him to this day. And then like what does Hassan do? He responds by saying Burnt Peanut is like the most Israeli whatever. And like is that really an insult nowadays? To say someone's a nationality of somebody that you don't like. But what happened, Hassan, to the Israelis? Didn't they get raped by Muslims? Didn't they get killed and raped by Muslims? By jealous bitch ass Muslims who can't look at hot girls? Or, they get fucking beat? Or like they jerk off to like porn all day? And like 20 million people a day in Pakistan alone? Not to mention other Arab countries, and they always come out with this thing where they say, "Oh, we banned pornography in our country. We're so much better off. We're so much pure. Our minds are clean." Shut the fuck up. You guys' minds aren't fucking clean. You are pure. You are going to any. If there's a heaven for Muslims, it's a hell for everybody else. I'll tell you that much. It's a hell for everybody else. It's like some fucking kind of delusional ass heaven. Fuck, get the fuck out of here. It's so stupid, man. And like everybody's trying to tell you or force you how to feel a certain way, right? Like telling you to like, oh, this guy, he's part of Israel. He's a genocider, this and that. And now throughout history, the younger generations will look at these fuckers like the worthless pieces of shit that they are. It's over for you, man. Can you imagine that like a lot of these people are actually pro-choice because of the idea that they couldn't raise a kid that would inevitably like them? They'll just turn on them and be like, "Yo, my parents are losers, man. They don't know anything. They just want to like, allow like people to like touch little kids and like do messed up shit." Well, 2026, a new year, a new era and shit. And it's like there's this like Sikh guy who's an Uber driver who like stalks out her ass. Like, God damn it, I don't even fucking care anymore. Because it's like when you're part of that subhuman class of people and then like you try to push yourself away from it, which is what they're trying to do right now. Like there's something about the temporary workers getting sent back and they're all like so fucking sad about it. It's like, nah, dog. Nobody's sad about it. You're only sad about it because of the country that you left behind. You don't want to clean it up. You don't want to do anything to better it. And then you see all these white people that you want to rape and shit. And we always have to say that because, like, I hate to say this, but, like, I think some of the Caucasians are either stupid or they get off on the fact that, like, this shit happens to their people and stuff. And you just have to point it out because, again, the Grim Gang inquiry is not going to end in my lifetime. Still going to be going over those facts year after year, day after day, as Andrew Tate rots away in jail, getting fucking raped on a daily basis. Like, motherfucker, like, literally chin checked an entire generation. Like, that guy out there holding that sign, and all these guys supporting Andrew Tate. Apparently, Sneeko still support. Oh, I don't think Sneeko supports Andrew Tate. What the fuck am I saying? Andrew Tate and him were beefing, and he called Sneeko gay, and then Sneeko laughed at it. Like, it doesn't change the fact that Sneeko's gay, but it's just like, the enjoyment of a man suffering while you get to be a fruit. It's that kind of like joy that people get because they're bitter inside and they can't, have a future anymore. It's kind of cool too because we all think to ourselves, well, now that all the people who held power, at least previously, are losing it or have lost it, where do we go from here? And the answer is simple. Because of like the amount of violence and the desperation of certain groups of people, incels, Muslims, Sikhs especially. That guy that went into Good Life Fitness with the knife. My God, dude, he still won't shut up about it. It's just like, man, you actually went into the place with a knife, and your peoples are retarded. Are retarded, man. Because it's like the craziest part about it is how even to this day still like Jazzleen will be your downfall. Much like Halo on the PlayStation 5. You don't see it coming until like it's too late and then you're like, "Oh, you got to live with this. You have to live with these high-tech next gen graphics." 60 frames a second. What do you call that thing again? I don't use vibration. It's like that special kind of like vibration that gives it like the special touch on that Sony console, not Microsoft Sony console. It's like you guys can't handle this, but it's the longest walk of shame that you guys have to experience, and it's mostly done because of yourselves. It's not so much the pride that you had. It's like you really thought that you were gonna win. And like, can I question you on that? How do you think you're gonna win when you have the cops on your side, the government on your side? Not like the electoral government. I'm talking about members of the government. So like, let's say left-leaning people, Elon, Omar, Tim Waltz, Gavin Newscomb, all these fucking other fraudsters and shit on your side. Mom Donnie. Mom Donnie's just like, he's getting banned because everybody wants him around 9/11 and shit. Like, yo, it's coming to an end, and people have given you animals a fucking chance over and over and over again, only to be proven wrong. They're like, well, we're proven right, they're proven wrong. So to say like the least on this topic, and I know I'm probably like just talking in circles, but I kind of find it funny how Hassan like literally went from having like ghost white sideburns and like really like gray side facial hairs and shit to like he just dyes his hair just one color, and it's like if the idea was to put that suit on and to look mature, the least you could have done is actually get a good suit, and then number two, like shaving that mustache was like the biggest mistake of your the biggest mistake, man. It's like Oh, I keep freaking missing that point. So the reason why, like, one of the main reasons why I made this video is that you kind of get the feeling that like Hassan can't equalize on Asmongold. Like he has like that jealous aside. Like he's going after what's his name? More Pegasus again. I'll probably make another video talking about that because it's like it's so sad. And then, like he can't get the success of Asmongold. He can't get the viewership of Asmongold. He can't get the political favoritism and even just like overall affection, general public affection of Asmongold. And then he in his mind constructed all of these like, well, at least I dress better than he does. I have better clothes. Look at my like $1,000 glasses or some shit like that, right? And you're just like, having in his head that like Asmongold's just some like fucking poor person who's rich and he doesn't understand what money is and what the value of money is, some shit like that. And then out of nowhere, I don't know. Well, I think it was like people who knew more about Asmongold probably knew about this girl, but I saw her like I'm pretty sure I saw her when everybody else did, right? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so hot. And then you see how this fucking affected Hassan because he can't snap back at Asmongold or his audience for that matter. That's the fucked up part, or his audience because it's one thing that like you have things, but do you have someone? Oh, don't worry though. Andrew Tate, he has someone. Someone new every night. He's just so popular. The Islamic religion that he's spreading behind bars. They probably read the Quran every night. Like a little bedtime story.